Good evening, everybody. As you know, my name is Albert. You can call me Alberto or Bert. Tonight I'm making a Filipino adobo, my style. I will be using some chicken quarters here and we've chopped up along with some pork butt, or in Tagalog, kasim, Spanish, maciza de puerco. But that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm actually marinating this tonight and cooking it tomorrow. That's my style. Adobo comes from the Spanish word adobar, which means to marinate. And that's what I'm doing. Even though this Filipino adobo, there are different ways of making adobo in the Philippines. Some put gata or coconut cream. And in the Visayas and Mindanao region, up in Ilocos and the Ilocano regions, they cook it dry. And the original version is without soy sauce. They call it adobong puti or white adobo because it lacks the soy sauce, so they just use sea salt. Anyway, I'm gonna start this off by adding 2 big spoons of garlic. Yes, this is my unit of measurement, 2 big spoons. I mainly cook by eye. I don't really measure, and I just put whatever I see fit, and around 85 to 95% of the time it comes out nice. So that's it there. And we'll be using soy sauce, any kind of soy sauce, preferably Filipino soy sauce, Silver Swan, Marca Piña, Dato Puti, whatever turns you on. Again, by eye. Oyster sauce, same thing. This will give it what you call in Tagalog linamnam or umami. Now this is a vinegar that my wife makes. She's from Abra, she's Ilocana, and it's called Artem. Maybe one time we'll vlog the making of this. It's a spicy vinegar, it's similar to pinakurat. And it has some labuyo or Thai chilies in there, Thai bird chilies, black pepper, some garlic, I think ginger too. Is there ginger in here? No ginger?
No
okay,
ginger.
I stand corrected. Anyway, we're putting this guy in. We like our adobo a little bit spicy. Well, not Lorna, she doesn't like spice, but spice is life. Olive oil, just to lubricate everything. So tomorrow I'm going to be searing these off, browning them. Black pepper. I don't have whole peppercorns, but that's normally what's put in it. And this comes with bay leaves too. Hoja de laurel or dahon ng laurel. But I will put that tomorrow when I cook. Oh, one more thing. Cornstarch. Just a tablespoon or so. I utilize a technique they use in Chinese cooking called velveting, which keeps the moisture in the meat when I sear them off tomorrow. So it'll coat the meat. You go to a Chinese restaurant and you order something like a Mongolian beef or anything like that, Manchurian beef. That's pretty much the process that they use. So there you go, just give it a massage so everything will be uniform. I did not put salt. I will put salt to taste tomorrow. Soy sauce is salty enough, along with the oyster sauce. Oh, one more thing, and this varies from person to person. Me personally, I like to put I learned this from my mother actually, and she used to put muscovado sugar or brown sugar, not that much, but you know, we'll just add a bit of sweetness, kind of like Filipino barbecue style, except maybe some people actually add soda in there, like Coke or Sprite. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow we're gonna sear this off. It's gonna be a mixed adobo. I'm gonna be adding potatoes to this too tomorrow. It'll be nice. So stay tuned. Hey, good afternoon. So right now I marinated the adobo last night. Now we're gonna cook it off. It'll be our supper for tonight. So what I do first, I sear off everything first. If you're using the chicken, make sure it's skin side down. If you're using just thighs, some bone-in skin on thighs or breast. You know, I have pork here too. And just brown that off. I cook them up kind of like tocino. That should be good for now. See, it's starting to brown already. Just turn them on all sides until they caramelize and form a crust. That one not quite yet. So let's stop playing with it for now. Alright. So once this forms a crust, you know, this I'll be caramelizing onions after I sear these and sear off all the protein. I know onions are not traditional in adobo, but you know, it just tastes good and I like it. So I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, as you can see, the chicken and the pork are nicely caramelized right now. See the Maillard reaction on that pork right there. Now in this, I will caramelize my onions. Lower the heat a little bit. For those of you that cook longanisa or tocino, you know this is pretty much almost the same process. We'll be adding water to caramelize what we have here and collect more of that fond on the bottom of the pan there. That's the flavor from the marinade that I used for this adobo last night. I just learned how to cook this over time. This way, adobo. I learned to cook this traditional way originally because I cook for a living. I learned I learned different techniques, and this is the way I like to eat my adobo, and my beautiful wife Lorna loves it too. So see that? It's caramelizing. It's becoming like latte. Where it's starting to get that consistency. When you pull this up, you can probably rub it all over your face. Pwede mong ipahid sa mukha mo para kuminis. So I'm gonna add back all the protein. Finish them off. Beginning to look like a Dobo. Yeah. Alright. Well, from time to time when you're cooking, you gotta play with fire, right? You gotta set the tempo of the fire of what you're cooking. Sometimes you gotta put it down to medium, to low. I guess I can liken this to kind of like boxing, you know? In the middle of a fight, just like in the middle of me cooking, you know, you have to determine what's the best move for what situation. If you're against the ropes, if you're in the middle of the ring, are you gonna jab? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna slip? It's like with the fire, you know, it's determining the. I just put the marinade back in. We don't like our adobo too saucy here, you know. We like it kind of dry, kind of like tocino or something along those lines. Nice and caramelized and greased. And then be adding potatoes to this soon. Okay, so I switched spots because as I was braising this. Added a little bit more liquid to the marinade that I had. So this is how it looks like right now. As I mentioned last night, you know, the adobo tradition has bay leaves or dahon ng laurel and pamintang buo or whole peppercorns. Alright, so utilize this now. Now again, depends on the situation. Just like what I put in the marinade last night, while you're braising, you can layer those same things like the as I was saying, depending on the situation, you can add back some of the things from the marinade that I showed from last night while you're braising. Depends on how you marinate it in, but it looks flavorful now. Again, you gotta do it according to taste. Oh, It's not soft enough, but it's getting there. I'll add potatoes in there soon. But so far, so good. It's starting to look like Dobo. Okay, so as you can see, I've added the potatoes. And we still have a lot of liquid, so we're just going to let that reduce and braise. It's smelling good already, you know, and my wife's getting hungry, so it'll be done in its own perfect time. This is actually the national dish of the Philippines. Again, there's different variations. It's a mix of chicken and pork, but one of my favorite variations is actually done with squid. And I've done this with goat as well. Made it spicy. I made it for our pastor, Pastor Gami Romano. He loves goat and he loves spice just like I do, so maybe next time I make Dobo, I'll make it with goat. You know, here in Toronto, everybody, a lot of people, when they're familiar with goat, it's normally the Jamaican curry goat or any style Caribbean curry goat. But you know, adobong kambing or goat adobo is also pretty good, you know. Maybe I'll make that next time. Okay, so we're good to go. So you can see, we evaporated the liquid more. It's still evaporating now. And it just goes good with rice. But tonight we're having it with quinoa and we're having this with quinoa. I think the quinoa is mixed with rice, and we're also having this with kimchi on the side. Believe it or not, kimchi goes good with adobo, any kind of adobo, even adobo porcit or squid adobo. So next time I make adobo, it's either gonna be goat or squid. So you tell me in the comments which one you'd like to see first. There, finished in its own perfect time. There you go. Now that's Dobo. Yeah. By the way, shout out to my brother Edward Gonzalez, and his lovely wife, our sister-in-law, Youngrun. Yeah. Just having this kimchi reminded me of Youngrun and their son Noah too. I'll see you all next week. Okay. So now we're just about to taste the fruit of our labor. I have a piece of pork here from the adobo, a piece of potato, quinoa is what I'm having. I don't eat rice too much now, you know, trying to stay healthy in my 40s. You know, the Filipinos, rice is life. But for me, quinoa is vida. So here we are. As Ninong Rai would say, the perfect bite plus the kimchi. All right. Panalo. I have a winner. Try this with the kimchi. You also try adobo with the kimchi. It's really nice.